Hello everyone, it is a different type of video. This one today is Thursday, the 3rd of July, and today when I woke up to a very beautiful notification. More on that in a minute. And as you guys probably know, today the NFP will drop, and because of that I won't trade at all today. And due to the fact that tomorrow on Friday, it's the 4th of July, the National Day of the United States. Tomorrow is a huge holiday, a bank holiday, and that's why I decided to end the trading week earlier than usual, because today we have the NFP, no trading day, and tomorrow we have the bank holiday for the USD, means the volume will be low and therefore there's no point to trade. And due to the fact that today my schedule will be a bit different than normal, I decided to pick up the camera and take you guys along with me from morning till night. But now, before I tell you guys what I have in plan for today, let's quickly hop on the charts. So I'm talking about this beautiful trade right here on GBP JPY that smashed my TP, and as we can see, it smashed it midnight when I was asleep. And when I woke up to the notification of the TP that was hit. On this trade, I was able to secure $4,073 on my funded account. It was a trade that I took yesterday at around 5 p.m. my time, a trade that I also sent in my community. And now, why not? Let me show you guys step by step the thought process behind this setup. So let me maximize, let me use the bar replay mode, and let me bring the price over here to show you guys step by step how I identified this setup. So the first thing that I did is on the 1 hour, I identified the liquidity levels. This was the valid high. For the valid low, yes, I know it's this one right here. It's a valid one, but I didn't like the fact that price fully closed below it and went a lot lower. Because of that, I zoomed out and I was able to identify these two relatively equal lows that price just liquidated, okay? I saw that price closed below the lows, so we don't have a beautiful H1 sweep. If we look over here, there is no demand or fair value gap on the 1 hour. Because of that, I hopped on the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, I wasn't able to see anything. And then on the daily, this is where I found my higher time frame confluence. On the daily, I saw that price rejected from this daily fair value gap. So let's quickly note it. Daily FVG, that's what I did as well. I noted it so that I can have it visible on the 5 minutes to know exactly what my higher time frame confluence is. So I dragged it and then I hopped on the 5 minute, and on the 5 minute I noted that I have an A+ potential depending on the market structure shift. No matter how good the higher time frames might look like, without an aggressive shift there is no setup for me. Okay, so that's what I was waiting for. Now I was waiting for a bullish aggressive shift. Let's play the price together and check this out, guys. What I like is that price liquidated lows on the 5 minute. It liquidated some early buyers, and that for me is a good extra layer of confidence because it tells me that it is accumulating volume. Okay, that's how I like to think of it. And I also mark these liquidations. So we have that low over there, we have this low over here, and then we have this low over here as well that was liquidated. So 3 lows were liquidated in a relative short period of time on the 5 minute. A lot of volume has been accumulated, and now let's continue playing the price and check this out. Okay, after all that volume was accumulated, price made its displacement towards the upside. Okay, I identified it right here, aggressive shift, aggressive BOS. And then I identified the FVGs as well. We have one FVG right here, and then the second one is right here. I wanted to enter on this second FVG, and I entered with a market execution because the price moved pretty fast. I calculated my lot size and entered straight away on the next candle. Entry was right here, stop loss below the low, and then of course I targeted to RR. Okay, this was the target. Then of course I set this setup in my community as well. And that being said, if you would like to join us to be able to work with me one-on-one and also gain access to the private community to see all the trades we're taking from Monday to Friday, you can apply for my mentoring program by clicking the first link down below. Now let's continue playing the price, and we can see that we had a very beautiful initial reaction. Right here it went very close to the first TP, but it missed it. Then it went again close, but it missed it again. And then after it revisited the entry price for the 3rd time, it took off. Okay, it took off right here. TP1 was smashed, and I already knew that some of you guys in my community might have closed your profit here, which is good. And over here, I started to look closely at the price section because I saw that price reacted to this 5 minute supply. Okay, that's when I decided, you know what, let me move my stops at break even and just make the trade risk free. That's exactly what I did. And then we can play the price and see that eventually price went through that supply and it smashed the TP. Let me just drag it and boom, check it out. It smashed the TP right there. Again, midnight, I saw the notification in the morning. Very beautiful trade, $4,073, I think, secured. Yep. Also, a lot of people in my community were able to catch some good profits on this setup. I'm really happy about it, and I was really happy to see it. And yeah, it was a very, very good way to end the week. And now that I think of it, this was another 100% win rate week. Last week, I had 2 trades. Both of them were winners, and then this week I had this trade and another one on US30, and why not, I will show you guys that trade as well because it was also from yesterday. That trade, however, took me out at break even. This one was a winner, so 2 weeks in a row with 100% win rate. Okay, total profit this week, $4,073. I take that. That is very solid. And now let me show you guys US30. And I know that, again, some of you in my community might have closed good profits on this setup. However, for me, it was a break even, and I will show you exactly why. So let me remove everything. Once again, let's use the bar replay and bring price over here. So right here is when I opened the chart for the first time yesterday on US30. And the first thing that I did, again, I marked the liquidity levels, valid high right here. Then we have this valid low. Price liquidated the low and I then waited. And I think with this next candle, it entered this H1 fair value gap. Hence why I then noted that I have an H1 FVG as my higher time frame confluence where price is rejecting from. I dragged it a bit further. Then I also checked the 4 hour and I saw that we also have a 4 hour fair value gap. So H1 plus H4 fair value gap. Then I checked the daily, and on the daily I wasn't able to see anything, but that was more than enough for me. Okay, good higher time frame confluences. After that, I went on the 5 minute, and on the 5 minute, I noted that I have an A+ potential depending on the market structure shift. Okay, once again on the 5 minute, I was looking for liquidations, and I was able to see this beautiful one right here. This low was liquidated, some early buyers were stopped out, and the market was and the price was accumulating volume. And look at the price action after this liquidation. Look at this beautiful, beautiful displacement. Okay, we have this aggressive market structure shift right here. I marked it, and then I identified the 2 FVGs. This is the first one, and this right here is the second one. Okay, wanted to enter on the second one. On this one, I was able to enter with a buy limit. I had all the time in the world to do it. Stop loss below the low, and then I targeted to RR. And then of course, I sent this trade in my community as well. And now let's play the price. We can see that we got tapped in right here. Pretty decent initial reaction. Price then played out close to the entry, and then it broke out. Okay, it took off. Right here, it smashed TP1. And right here is when I know that a lot of you guys might have closed the trade. And right here is when I decided to move my stops at break even. Okay, I moved my stops at break even, made the trade risk free, and I just waited for the 2 RR to get hit. But if we continue playing the price, we can see that it closed me at break even right with this tiny wick right there. And yeah, it's all good. Still very happy with how this week went, but just wanted to show you guys real quick how this setup played out for me. And right now in the present time, yeah, it's playing around. The NFP is dropping in like 2 hours and 30 minutes. So yeah, I made the right decision to close it at break even. And now that I showed you guys in terms of trading how this week went, let me tell you about the plan for today. Today, I'll have a different schedule than usual. That's exactly why I decided to pick up the camera and take you guys along with me. Right now, it is 1 p.m. I had a very productive morning. I did some tasks. I then went to the gym as well. And I recently came back from the gym. I'm about to have lunch. And after that, I will go with my fiance to a swimming pool to enjoy the beautiful weather that's outside and also to get a tan. And I will take you guys along with me. I will take my laptop with me as well because I will continue working from there. But yeah, it's going to be a different style of day in the life video because so far all the day in the lives were normal days where I was trading. Today, it's a day where we have the NFP, where we don't trade. And because of that, I'm able to spend the day somewhere else and combine working with relaxing. And also at the swimming pool, I would like to discuss with you guys about how I was able to drastically improve my results and overall win rate this year compared to even the last year. That was a very profitable year as well. So yeah, I'm gonna have lunch and I'll get back to you guys very soon. All right, so we just left home. We're headed towards the swimming pool. We'll be there in 13 minutes. And it is so extremely hot today, guys, 35 degrees Celsius. And these paddles, these metal paddles, they're okay now, but they're burning like crazy. I've burned my fingers in them a couple times. And yeah, really looking forward to the beautiful weather. It's really sunny today, and yeah, I'll see you guys there. Alright, so now that I'm at the swimming pool, as promised, I want to talk to you guys about the main topic of today's video, about why 2025 has been more profitable than 2024. And now I'm talking about the first half of 2024 with the first half of 2025. Really beautiful here at the swimming pool. The weather is great. It's really hot, I'm not gonna lie. Went in the pool, had a blast. Also had a coffee. I usually don't drink coffee at all, but when I go to the beach or to a swimming pool, that's when I love drinking coffee. And now regarding the results, why is 2025 more profitable to me than 2024? And it is really simple. It all boils down to the quality of trades that were taken. In 2024, I didn't have the same mindset that I have this year when it comes to taking the setups. I wasn't as selective with the setups I was taking as I was this year so far, and that made a huge difference because quite frankly, last year, for example, whenever I had those setups that were looking great on the higher time frames, and then on the 5 minute I had a weak shift with a week, those setups I would take in 2024 compared to this year. And because of that, in 2024, because I journaled all the trades I took, and at the end of the year I made a sheet and I was able to find out the overall win rate. In 2024, my overall win rate was around 49 to 50%, which was still good. 2024 by any means was a great year with great results and great growth. But in December, especially if you're an old member, you know that I did a big back test where I was extremely selective, and that's when I saw that the win rate drastically increases to around 55 to 60%. That's why as soon as January started this year, I decided to be a lot more selective and only take those A+ setups that you guys always hear me stress about. This year I only took A+ setups so far, only the best looking trades, and because of that my win rate spiked to 55 to 60%, and therefore the results were better as well. Overall less trades as well, so that means less stress. And the R figure was also bigger, because bear in mind in 2024 the biggest losing streak I had was 6 trades in a row, and this year so far I think my biggest losing streak was around 4. I think that was the max, 3 or 4. The winning streak in 2024, the max was like 5 trades in a row. This year I had 7 trades in a row in April, all of them at 2 RR. So you can see how important this is when it comes to trading. You have less trades, more winners, bigger win rate, more profits as well due to the higher RR. It's a win-win situation, and I cannot stress about how important this is and about how it affected my trading in a good way, because like I said, the strategies are the same. You know, my strategy didn't change at all last year compared to this year. It's only the mentality of only taking those A+ setups, the setups that look best. And this brings me to a quote that I heard once. I don't know who said it. I think multiple traders mention it anyways. A quote that goes like, if you spot a setup and it takes you more than 10 seconds to decide whether it's a really good one to take or not, it means that you shouldn't take it. And I can relate to that 100%, because quite frankly, when I see a very good looking setup with good confluences, with a great shift on the 5 minute, instantly in the first 3 seconds I know that right there is my cup of tea, that right there is my A+ setup, and I know exactly that that's the setup I should take. Where in comparison, when I have, let's say, good higher time frame confluences, but on the 5 minute the shift isn't looking great. In the 2024, I remember it was taking me more than 10 seconds to debate whether I should take the setup or not, but I was still taking it due to the fact that I was FOMOing, I was afraid of not missing ATP, and yes, now and then I would miss TPs as well. It's the same this year, But overall, you guys know how many losers we avoid because of this exact rule. And this is a rule that you can definitely apply. And yeah, I mean, this has definitely been a game changer for me. And that's why I decided to tell you guys about it. And I know that most of you trade the strategy I trade that are in my community or just learn from YouTube. But I know that some of you also have other strategies that you trade, and I urge you to implement this mindset in your current strategy, and you will see amazing results. Okay, even if you're profitable, trust me, apply this and you'll see even better results. And yeah, that being said, I will end this talking right here. I'm gonna head into the pool, enjoy it, and I think I'll get back to you guys when I'll leave the swimming pool. We are heading home now. It is 6:30 p.m. It was a great day, and it was a great decision today to mix work with also chill time with relaxing at the swimming pool. The weather was great. It definitely helped a lot. And I hope we also caught a tan. We'll find out tomorrow most likely. And the reason we left earlier is because today is my dad's birthday and we're gonna head to a restaurant to meet with the whole family. That's why now we're heading home to have a quick shower, and then we're going to head towards the restaurant. And right now I thought to film a quick outro for this video because I've achieved everything I wanted basically to achieve in this video. I showed you guys how this week went in terms of trading. Once again, it was a really good week. Not many trades, and of course it's also because I only traded 3 days out of 5 this week, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. 2 trades, 1 win on GBP JPY and 1 break even on US 30. Still maintaining that 100% win rate for the past 2 weeks. And we've also managed to discuss about how I was able to improve my results when it comes to trading in comparison to last year. That was also a great year. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know down below in the comment section if you want me to continue posting videos like this as well. And of course, if you have any other ideas too, they're welcomed. After I post the video, I'll check every single comment out. And now, in case you haven't watched the series where I got a 200k challenge and I documented everything from the challenge phase to the payout, you can watch the first video of the series right now. And that being said, I want to wish you all the best and take care.